Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my end of year declutter. If you want to know what products I will be decluttering for my collection, definitely continue watching. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I upload 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. And let's just go ahead and jump right in. So I'm just going to go whatever closest to me, which it looks like is going to be some blushes. These are the blushes I'm going to be decluttering. And the first one here is LA Girl Just Blushing in the shade Just Peachy. I don't know. I'm more of a nude type of girl, as you can see. And I haven't really reached for this, so I'm just going to declutter that. This one, on the other hand, I've had for quite some time, so it actually doesn't have quite that much pigment. So I'm going to probably chuck this in the trash. This is the Burt's Bees blush in the shade Bare Peach. Oh, the stuff that is still good, I will have on my Poshmark. So if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these products, definitely check out my Poshmark. It'll be linked in my description box. Anything that's expired will be going in the trash, but anything that is good will be going to my Poshmark just to kind of make some of the money back. But yeah, again, this one's gonna go in the trash because it has no pigment. This is the Tarte Party Amazonian Clay. I just decluttered this because I have a lot of colors like this in my collection. Next up, I'm decluttering the Pretty Vulgar Make Them Blush in the shade Hush Blush. This is really pigmented and nice, but again, I have other blushes that I do enjoy. This is the Clarins Jolie Blush in the shade Cheeky Pink. I don't know, it's okay. Again, this is not a color I do reach for, so I decided to go ahead and get rid of it. Another one is this Laura Geller blush in the shade Rosewood. I don't know. Again, I'm like at the point right now where I just want to have stuff that I really enjoy in my collection, so I don't really reach for this. And yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. Also gonna be getting rid of this Hip Dot. I think it's a shadow, but I used it as blush. It's okay. Again, not a color I reach for, so I'm getting rid of that. I'm not really, again, big on peach blushes, and I feel like I have enough that I do use, so I decided to get rid of this one, the Serafina blush by Juvia's Place. Also getting rid of this Kaleidos Lo-Fi Dual Blusher. It has like a multi-chrome or duochrome, and then like I really like this color. I wish I could like depot these, or if they were magnetic. If they are, let me know. And I actually would rather keep the two matte ones because I have another one of this, the purple one, but I don't really reach for this color, so I decided to just get rid of this one since I have a lot of this color of peachy nudes that I like. I'm not really into like the orangey blushes, but this color, I really actually like this. But again, I'm trying to condense my collection. And then lastly, this is a Too Faced Fruit Cocktail Blush Duo in Berries and Bubbly. I actually really like this color right here, but I don't know. I don't like that it has shimmer. I thought it was just like an overlay. I've never really been like in love with this product. Every time I've used it, I've thought it just has too much glitter for my liking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter that. Next up I have here close to me is highlight. So the first product I'm gonna get rid of is this ColourPop highlighter. I think it's in here Kitty Kitty. It's okay. Again, I have other highlighters in my collection that I like more, so I'm getting rid of that. I'm also gonna get rid of the Ciate London Glow 2 highlighter. I think I'm actually going to put this in a Z palette that I'll be showing you guys. I thought about just decluttering. We'll see. This is actually really nice. I just don't like that it is like this. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up keeping this. I actually really like it. I just don't use like single shadows or single highlighters like this, so I figured I can get rid of that. This is actually really nice. Again, this is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I actually really like this, and I've used it in a project pan. I do have pan, but as you can see, it breaks. It's broken, and it keeps breaking, and it keeps making a mess in my drawer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Next up, this is a Pure and Barbie collab in Confident Glow, the Pink Taffy and Bubbly. This is too dark for me. It's super cute, and I would keep it as a collector item. I thought about just keeping it as a collector item, but I think it's really cute, so I might keep this. But this is too dark for me. That's why I decluttered it in the first place. I don't know. I might keep this. We'll see. Next up, KKW Beauty in the shade Victory. This is part of the Camel collection. I've, again, never really been impressed with this. I tried it out, and I didn't really like it. I don't feel like it melts onto the skin. It just sits on the skin. Again, I've never been impressed. I actually really like the palette that came out with this. And then lastly, I'm also going to be decluttering the Illamasqua Beyond Powder Highlighter in OMG. I don't know, I wasn't impressed with this. I just feel like it's just sits on my cheeks as well. The color's kind of weird. I don't really like it. It's kind of have like a yellow gold. So I'm going to get rid of that as well. Okay, next up is bronzers. I have this one by Bobbi Brown, Mini in the shade medium too. It's okay. I just feel like I have other bronzers in my collection that I like more, so I'm getting rid of that. This one's also by ColourPop. Again, bronzers that I like more I have in my collection, so I figured let's go ahead and declutter that. And then this one is the Z palette I was talking about that I might leave it in with this. I never reach for this loose bronzer. This is from Makeup Geek in the shade Complicated. It's a cool medium shade. It's pigmented. It's nice. I just never use it. So I might just put the highlighter in here and sell it like as a bundle. So again, definitely check out my Poshmark. I do have a few of the face palettes that I'm going to get rid of. The first one here, I debated. I always debate whether to get rid of this or not because I don't have duochromes in my collection, and that's the only reason why I keep this, but I never use it. So I figured I should just get rid of it. I don't know. I might end up keeping it again. This is a Laura Geller Life Glows On Illuminator palette. It's purple and pink, and then this gold color. I haven't reached for this in at least 6 months. I figured maybe it's time to get rid of it. I wanted to keep it because I don't have any of these kind of shifty highlighters in my collection. So again, this might be another one that I might just end up keeping, but I need to declutter because I never use it. I'm also going to get rid of these two stacks, blush stacks. I don't know. They're from Tarte. I think they came out a few years ago. I don't know if last year or not. They're actually nice, but I just, again, don't reach for these. It has a highlight, a blush, and a bronzer in this one. And then this one has 2 blushes and a highlight. Again, I don't really reach for these, and I reach for single stuff more than these stacks. So I'm going to get rid of those. This one I haven't used in at least 6 months. So I figured, let me just get rid of it. This is a Tarteist Pro Glow To Go. This survived a trip I had, and then when I got home, I dropped it and it cracked. So I don't know. I just don't reach for this again, and I have other face palettes I like more. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. No, Mariela, Declutter. This one I actually do like, but I feel like one of the shades is too light for me, so I figured might as well get rid of it. This is a Jouer Adore Blush Duo in Adore Me and Hold Me. I like it a lot, but this color right here doesn't really show up on me, so that is the reason why I'm getting rid of that. This one was a staple for me for the longest time. I always took it with me to travel, but I find that I only use half of the shades in this palette, so I decided to, again, let it go. This is the Smashbox Cali Contour. Again, I use this a lot. I pretty much only use these 3 shades, and I don't really reach for these, so I figured let's just get rid of it. Somebody else can love on this palette. Yeah, like if I only use 3 of the 6 shades in here, maybe it's just time to let it go. And then the last face palette I'm going to get rid of is this Rach Loves Pixie. I actually have used this quite a bit, but you can't really tell because it's just a really big palette. The pigment on this is actually really, really nice. I just figured somebody else can get more use out of it than I do. Again, these highlighters are super, super nice, but I don't really reach for it, and it doesn't look very used, so I figured let's go ahead and declutter. I really like Rach Loves too, and I've debated on keeping this, but I have these in my collection, so I figured let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Again, a palette that I only really reach for the highlighters, so we will be passing that along. Next up, I have some liners right here. I swatched all of these, and they're pretty much dried out, or this one's like really, really old, so I'm gonna get rid of the Sephora Craig & Carl. I've had this forever, like 5 years probably. And then these ones again are all dried out, so I'm going to be decluttering and throwing these away. Actually, these are all going in the trash. And then I also do have these liquid shadows / glitters that are kind of dried out or really thick and chunky. So I got a Stila Shimmer and Glow in the shade Carefree. I remember getting this from Marshall's like a year ago. So I feel like stuff that's at Marshall's kind of has been older before it's at TJ Maxx, Marshall's. You know what I mean? Like they're older they're probably expired by the time we're buying them. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Let me know. But this one's like chunky. This color's super pretty, but I remember when I was applying it, it was like really chunky on my eyelids. This color's really, really pretty. But again, these are chunky or yeah. So I'm going to get rid of these. So next up, I'm going to be doing foundation. I have 5 foundations I'm going to declutter. The first one is this Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. I got this from Marshall's like a year or more ago. Again, I feel like products that are at those places are probably already expired or close to expiration, and I've had it and I don't really love this. I don't even think you can get this anymore, so it was a little light for me too, so I'm going to declutter that. I'm also going to get rid of this Mara Beauty foundation stick. It's a little too light for me, and the stick's actually broken, so yeah, I don't know. I guess if a friend wants this, they let me know if you want it and I'll send it to you. This one's very, very expired. This is one of my oldest foundations in my collection. I found that I was breaking out a lot recently and I was using this. So I have a lot of products, and I've noticed a lot of people's videos, like declutter videos, that a lot of their makeup's expiring like at the same time. And that's where I feel like foundations and primers are in my collection right now. I have quite a few primers that have gone bad, so this is definitely one. This I bought back in 2018, and it's again very old in my collection, and it's breaking me out, so this is gonna go in the trash. This one here is still good. This is a 2.3. This is really orange on me. I got another shade and it works really well. I think I got 2.1. And it's definitely more warm tone than this. This is orange. You can't tell right here, but it oxidizes. And it was funny because I wore this shade in particular one time when I went and got my hair done. And you know how when they wash your hair, like some of your foundation comes off from your face. Like you can tell that it was orange compared to like my actual skin. So yeah, this got to go. And then lastly, this is newer. I think I got it last year or this year, beginning of this year. This is eBates Beauty Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. I have the shade L45. I just wasn't impressed with this, and I felt like it faded really quickly on my skin, and it didn't look nice or anything either, so I'm going to be getting rid of this as well. And that one's still good, so I'm not going to be throwing away the really old ones. I do have one powder to declutter. This is in a Laura Mercier powder, but this is the RCMA powder. I've never really been liking this powder. I never really liked it. I don't like that it's like stark white either. I like more of a like yellow toned powder, so I'm just gonna declutter this. I got rid of the full like actual packaging for the RCMA in my last declutter, but now I'm just gonna declutter what's in here. I am gonna get rid of also 5 primers. The first one, this one's actually good still. This is a Milani Chill Out Soothing Primer. I don't really see this do much for my skin, if anything, so declutter. This one is one that is very old in my collection. I've had it for a while, so this one's gotta go. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock. I actually really like this, so I might repurchase this, but it's going in the trash because it's expired. This one is definitely expired as well. This is the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. I tried using it the other day and it was like separated. It was pretty bad, so this one's gotta go. This one I have had for a while as well. I used it the other day and it stinks. It doesn't even smell like coconuts anymore. It smells, but it didn't break me out or anything. But a friend told me, you know, you might want to just get rid of it because it does smell and it doesn't smell like coconuts, so just get rid of it. So it's going. And then this one, the Marc Jacobs Undercover Blurring Coconut Face Primer, kind of has a slight scent to it, like a not so good scent. And I also got this from Marshall's, at least 6 months ago. Again, it has a scent, so I figured let me get rid of it before it starts breaking me out. So those are those. I'm getting rid of one concealer. This is the Julep Cushion Complexion in the shade Nude. I don't know, I've used half of it, so I'm tempted to just keep it and use like a really good corrector with this. On its own, it doesn't correct my dark circles at all. The color actually works really well for me, so I might put it, I've used halfway, and I feel like I haven't really had it for that long, and I've used a lot of it. You don't get very much product in here, so I might keep this and put it like in a project pen just so I can count it as an empty. I'm that kind of person. Are you that kind of person? So I might keep that. I have 2 brow products. The first ones I'm gonna get rid of is the Glossier Boy Brow. This is in the shade Black. I don't use black on my eyebrows. It's really, really dark on me, so I'm going to declutter that. And then lastly, for brows, I'm going to get rid of the Benefit Brow Styler. It has like a brow definer on one side, which I think is going bad because I don't know if you guys can tell, it's kind of white. So yeah, we're going to get rid of that. And then this side is like a powder, and again, I think it's like half expired already, so we're gonna get rid of that. I'm debating on keeping this or not. I should definitely declutter it because it separates. Every time I squeeze it out, there's always oil coming out of it, and I have like tried mixing it and just rolling it, and it still is separating. So maybe I've had it for a couple years. Let me know if yours has expired. Does my hand look weird because I'm like this? Let me know if you keep using yours. I do find that kind of like it has oils, like it's separating, and when I try to mix it, like blend it out on my eyelid, it doesn't blend as easily. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this. So yeah, that's definitely expired. Oh, and then I also found this that I've had on my counter that I've wanted to declutter. This is the Chantecaille Radiance Chic Cheek and Highlight Duo in Coral. This doesn't have very much pigment at all. You can see that it has hard pan as well because I'm trying to get pigmentation off of this and there just is no pigment. So this has got to go. This brand is really expensive, so I was really surprised on how quick I got hard pan and like no pigment. I was never really impressed with this, so I'm definitely gonna get rid of that. And you can tell like how like it has hard pan. This one for sure. This one's okay, but that's gotta go. And then lastly, I have lip products, which I need to go grab. So let me go get those real quick. So these products right here are gonna go in the trash because they smell like crayon. They have a funky smell. They're like super old, or they look kind of funky. So yeah, this first one I debated on keeping or not, but I think it's definitely going bad. This is the Tarte in the shade Set Sail. It's getting cloudy. I'm assuming that it's going bad, so it kind of has like the slight Crayola scent and not. So yeah, that's why I'm getting rid of that. This one's also another one that kind of has weird like white spots on it, so another one that I will be back to macking actually. And this one shouldn't be like expired, like I just got this, but I don't know how long they've had it in store. I'm getting rid of these two liners here. I've had them for a while and they don't swatch that great, so those are going in the trash because they don't have pigment. This one I debated on keeping, but I looked it up and this came out in April of 2018. So this is going to be 4 years old in 4 months. It doesn't smell, but I just feel weird putting a product on my lips. It kind of, like, it doesn't stink, but I just feel weird having a lip product for 4 years already, you know what I mean? So I just feel funky about putting it in my mouth area because, you know, lipsticks, sometimes we eat some of it, you know, when we eat. So I'm just going to get rid of it. This one smells funky. It's my only black lipstick. I kind of want another one because I like wearing black lipstick during like Halloween time. These two smell funny. I got these in 2020. So they didn't last very long. These are Giorgio Armani. This one smells like crayons. This is the NYX Matte Lipstick in the shade Euro Trash. This one is thick and smells funky. Dose of Colors in the shade Extra Spicy. And then lastly, this one smells like crayons a little bit. This is the Pop Beauty in the shade Rouge Red. So all these are gonna get chucked. And then I have lipsticks that I'm just decluttering and they're perfectly fine. So let me get those. Okay, so these are the ones I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter. This one here, I've used quite a bit of it, so I might keep it to try to finish it. It's so pigmented though. I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't smell. It still smells like vanilla a little bit. This is the Thickest Thieves Jeffree Star Cosmetics, so I might still keep that. So we'll put that on the side. But I also have Birthday Suit. It's a really matte formula, so I don't really reach for it. I have two lipsticks from ColourPop. I have the shade Third Eye and LA Lady that I'm getting rid of. I'm also getting rid of this Giorgio Armani in the shade 100. I don't know. I feel like this makes my lips chapped. My lips just don't like that formula maybe. This is a sample of the YSL in the shade 01, the red. But I always keep it because I know like it's a classic, but I don't like bold lipsticks in lipstick form. I like matte liquid lipsticks, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Also getting rid of this Cinnamon Churro by Beauty Bakery. I don't really reach for this, so figured it's time to go. Also have the Dominique Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Java. I've only used it like once, so I figured let's get rid of that. Also have this NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Paradise Garage. Yep, getting rid of that. Ulta Beauty Kylie Liquid Lipstick, Pixie, Sweet Nectar Gloss, Cover FX, Warm Honey Liquid Lipstick. This is like a little orangey. Like, it's a kind of a weird color on me. Kaleidos Lucid Lip in the shade Fantasize. This is really pretty, but it has like a shifty, I don't know. Again, I'm just trying to condense my lipstick collection because I don't really reach for them. I didn't really wear lipstick this year or buy any, if any, this year. So this one's pretty similar to this one, but this one's more peachy, the Pixie one. And then lastly, again, this is a Lancome lipstick. But again, it's like a bold color, and again, I don't reach for bold shades in lipstick form, so I figured let me get rid of that. So these ones will be on my Poshmark, and then the other ones won't. This one I will most likely keep and just try to finish off maybe next year in a project pan. But yeah, that is everything that I'm going to be decluttering. I didn't go through my eyeshadow palette, so I'll definitely still have to do a like collection slash declutter. But I think everything else I went through, so that is the last declutter of 2021. I feel like the stuff that I did keep, I actually really enjoy, so I'm happy about that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out my Poshmark if you guys are interested in any other products. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!